63 degrees right now in D.C. Looks like they're only going to get up to about 73, so a nice day. Things look green and lush there in the nation's capital, Gard. So they're kind of similar temperatures to what we got. A little bit cooler, not too much.
Yeah, not significantly cooler, but we're definitely feeling that humidity as we're starting to see a storm threat taking shape later today, and that's going to be fuel for that. We have heat, humidity. We're going to see lift from a storm system coming, and it's a very slow-moving system. That's why we're giving you the first alert for this threat for flooding. Will last from later today through Thursday. Heavy flooding rain is the main threat, but we could see strong to severe storms as well. This is the flood watch that's in effect until Thursday. It's for almost the entire state and Mississippi. We're going to see a lot of heavy rain starting to push through. The radar is actually really quiet right now. We had some storms near the coastal areas early this morning. Now that's moving out. Some scattered showers north of us, but we are not seeing much. So as you're headed out on the morning commute, there's not much to worry about. It's going to be the evening commute that we really need to pay attention to. This warm front setting up to our southwest, that's going to start to move across the area. With the peak daytime heating, getting into that warm sector, we could see some isolated strong to severe storms. The main threat, though, are these storms that are firing up over near Texas. We're going to see a strong storm complex forming and moving to the east. That will get to us by the evening hours. Here's some storm activity north of us popping up on the modeling off of that warm front. But as it gets a little bit farther north, I do see some isolated storms showing up. I think we got to watch for those for severe potential in the afternoon. It's a very conditional threat. We could see just shower activity if there's not enough instability. But if we do see an isolated strong storm, it could become severe with damaging winds and tornadoes. Then here comes this storm complex. It's setting up to the west. By about 6 to 7, we see that beginning to move through. By 9, it's across mainly the North Shore, River Parish areas, moving into the rest of the area. On the leading edge, we'll have to watch for severe weather potential as well. Damaging winds, tornadoes. We can see spin-up tornadoes with these squall lines, and then heavy rain will be the primary threat after we get the leading edge through. Building in behind that, it stalls out. This is Wednesday morning, 4 a.m., still seeing heavy rainfall. Through 7 o'clock, still seeing that heavy rain until we get to the afternoon. That's when it kind of drops offshore, and we'll see maybe some lingering light rain, but the flood threat should maybe have a little bit of a lull. I'm hoping the modeling is right with this and that it becomes more coastal through the afternoon into the evening Wednesday. But we could see some isolated storms even Thursday as the cold front still has not come through yet. That will be something to watch in the later half of the week. Here's our rain potential, though, where you see those swaths of purple and white. That's over 5 inches of rain. So 4 to 6 expected widespread. We could see isolated areas of 6 to 8 inches of rain, maybe even higher totals. Right now, the modeling is kind of putting that bullseye of high rain totals to the west of us. But all it takes, guys, is a little shift. And with these kinds of storm systems, the models are not going to be perfect. They're not exactly right on the area that it falls, but we watch for the trend. And if the trend is saying that we could see up to 10 inches in some areas, that's why we're giving you the first alert. And this will be, again, mainly starting late tonight, that flood threat will increase, lasting through tomorrow into Wednesday.
What is this omega block that they talk about? Why is it called that?
It's called that because there's 2 low pressure systems in the upper levels, and then there's a high above it, so it kind of forms the
omega shape
of an omega, and it's a blocking pattern, so that's very slow moving lows, and that's why this is such an extended storm threat, because it's moving very, very slowly in the upper levels, and that's what causes the surface.
Kids, tell your teacher that before, you know, write it down now when you get to school this morning.
Yep, we're always learning something. All right.